Welcome back, family, friends, and other distinguished guests. Yes, I am back from my 2 week hiatus. Thank you for your patience. Definitely should have got this video out a lot sooner than what I'm currently doing. But I was just enjoying a little time off. Not I'm saying time off like I get paid for this, but like I said, I don't get paid nothing. This is just all for the love of the game. All glory to God for providing me with all the tools and resources for me to keep this show going and running. But like I said, yeah, I'm back from my 2 week hiatus. Um, this video I'm going to recap my Moneyline picks that I gave out on my previous show. So I'm gonna hop in right into that. The first game was the Patriots versus the Broncos. Patriots got that win just as I expected. Yeah, like I said, anybody could have predicted this one. Jared Stidham was starting, even though they gave him Broncos gave him a good battle, and I actually thought the Broncos was going to take this because the Patriots wasn't doing nothing, and they didn't do nothing this whole game. But the big difference with this game was Sean Payton just kind of was trying to outsmart people, and he just ended up outsmarting himself. Definitely should have took the points when they was on that red zone, but they went down. They went for it on fourth. They probably felt like touchdowns were premiums, and it definitely was. And it was definitely came back to bite him as they did not convert that fourth down conversion, and it was the turnover on downs. Very much could have just kicked the field goal because in the later half of that game, the snow was just created a terrible condition for kickers as the kickers were missing multiple field goals throughout the game. So shout out to the Patriots because definitely didn't want to see Jared Stidham in the Super Bowl. That would just been terrible for the ratings, terrible to watch, terrible all around. But this defense is ready. This defense was after the Patriots, and this game could have definitely been won. A lot of turnovers, well, a couple turnovers from Jared Stidham, one leading to a touchdown for Drake May, and he had another interception as well. So when you got a backup quarterback like that, and your starting running back and J.K. Dobbins got hurt, you kind of just gotta take the points as is right there in front of you, and Sean Payton didn't do that. Like I say, he tries to do too much. He tries to prove that he's this offensive guru, and he just outplayed himself. He outsmarted himself, and the Patriots took advantage of that because the Patriots didn't look too great as well. Drake May went 10 for 21, 86 passing yards. And then he contributed on the ground with 10 carries, 65 yards, and 1 touchdown. So Drake May was more of a force on the ground. Ramondre Stevenson, he had 71 yards, but it was only 2.8 yards a carry. So that run game for them wasn't really explosive. So it was just kind of like a snooze fest with this game, and you just kind of waited for it to be over because everybody figured the Patriots were going to win, but a lot less scoring than I would imagine. But just because I just thought Drake May would have to show something, but this whole playoffs he hasn't really been showing nothing. He's been looking kind of bad, so it doesn't really come to my surprise in terms of the Patriots going forward. It's definitely going to be tough against the Seahawks because Drake May took 5 sacks this game, and the Seahawks got one of the best front sevens in the NFL, if not the best. They're pretty much contending with the Broncos and the Texans for that top spot. So this offensive line for the Patriots is going to have them a tough go in the Super Bowl. But I'm excited to see. I got a video coming up where I'm going to be talking about the Super Bowl, and I'm going to give you my predictions on that one as well. So I'm not going to speak too much on it, but just excited to see the Super Bowl this next upcoming Sunday. But yeah, that's that game. This following game, this was more the fireworks game, and I kind of figured. These are division rivalries. They played themselves a couple times, and the couple times they did play, it was a close game where it came down to the final snap. and this game was more or less the same. Seahawks, they won. They just a complete team, and I took an L on this one. I picked the Rams. I only picked the Rams because I thought Sam Darnold was going to commit some turnovers. He played a very, very clean game, and he actually played a very excellent game. Went 25 for 36, passed for 346 yards with 3 passing touchdowns. JSN, he went off. He brought in 10 catches, 153 yards, and 1 touchdown. K9, he went off. He had 111 all-purpose yards with 1 touchdown. So this team was definitely cooking on offensive end and on the special teams as well. Like I said, the Seahawks is a complete team. So special teams, offense, defense, they're gonna hit you in all angles. And the Patriots got to be ready for that this upcoming Sunday. If not, this game, I don't think this game is gonna get out of hand because the Patriots defense is also pretty solid. So we will see if Sam Darnold plays another clean game. But yeah, the Seahawks team is very complete, looking very solid, and I would not be surprised if they end up taking the cake. I know they're the public favor. Like I said, I'm going to speak more about that on my upcoming video, so I'm not going to really speak too much about it. But yeah, like I said, like I've been saying all season, and I'm saying it now, Seahawks is one of the most complete teams in the NFL. In terms of the Los Angeles Rams, man, I was excited. I wanted to see them go to the Super Bowl. They was my Super Bowl pick from preseason, and if you watch my shows in the past, I always talk about how the Seahawks, not the Seahawks, how the Rams were my Super Bowl pick, but they just fell one short. Matt Stafford had an amazing season. Likely to be MVP. Matt Stafford went 22 for 35, 274 yards, and 3 passing touchdowns. One of his favorite targets, Puka, brought in 9 catches for 165 yards, 1 touchdown. Adams contribute with 4 catches, 89 yards, and 1 touchdown. So, the offense was definitely doing their job. They kind of just lost this one, like on that special teams play, and I would say Sean McVay, I wouldn't say he outsmarted himself, but it was a drive where I think he should have kicked the field goal. That would have made it 30-31. So in that last drive, they would have to been pushing to get a touchdown. They just had to push to get a field goal. But he chose to go for it on 4th down in the red zone, and he didn't convert. And that kind of put them in about an 8 ball. And once they got the ball back, it was little to no time left at all. So I think that was another critical mistake from the Rams. But yeah, that was the conference championship. Ended up going 1-1, even split. Yeah, which would have been a better performance. But hey, we got the Super Bowl rematch. It should be fun. Would have preferred to see the MVP battle, even though we already know the MVP is most likely going to Matt Stafford. But it would have just been a more exciting type of Super Bowl. This next Super Bowl is going to be like a defensive battle. I'm going to share my thoughts on the Super Bowl on my following video, so make sure you be on the lookout for that. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell notification, so when I drop that Super Bowl preview show, you can be all up on it. You can get up on some of these lines. And, yeah, you can make some money. But, yes, that is my recap video. Like I stated before, went 1-1. But, yeah, stay in tune. I got another show dropping for y'all really, really soon. Thank y'all for watching. And peace.